Hello, lovelies. It's me, Patience. I'm busy preparing for the King's return. And for Christmas. I am so excited for the Christmas feast. We are fixing festive figgy pudding cups, sugar plum spritz cookies, and Tannenbaum tarts. Oh, they are all so delicious. Groundskeeper David keeps poking about, seeing if we need a taste tester. Honestly, that man, he just can't seem to wait. I understand that though. If I can be a bit honest, I'm eager for the king to come. I reckon he'll fix a lot of problems around here. Looking at you, David! Being scattered around was probably scary for the Israelites. They finally returned home, and their homeland was ruled by foreign powers. Oh, that's a right shame, that is. But they kept on a-waiting for the king God had promised to King David, the one that Daniel saw in his dreams. They waited hundreds of years, until a husband and wife named Zachariah and Elizabeth. They didn't have any children, and some people thought that made Elizabeth a bad person, which was not true, and I'll have words with anyone who says otherwise. She and Zachariah loved God very much, and they didn't know it, but God was about to let them be a part of something really extraordinary. Zachariah belonged to a group of priests. One day, he was picked to go into the temple to worship God. Oh, it was a very big deal. While he was inside, the angel Gabriel appeared to him. Do not be afraid. Your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will have a child. It will be a boy, and you must name him John. That's a lot to take in. He and the missus were grandparent age, not mom and dad age. But it was about to be even more incredible. Gabriel told Zachariah that his child would be full of the Holy Spirit, the presence of God, even before he was born, and that his job would be to prepare a way for the coming Lord. This meant that hundreds of years of waiting was about to come to an end. I don't know how I would react to such amazing news. Maybe I'd laugh. Maybe I'd cry. I might even give Groundskeeper David a little smile. Maybe. Zachariah just blurted out, "How can I be sure of this? I am an old man and my wife is old too." Oh, Zachariah, what were you thinking? Gabriel did something unexpected when Zachariah didn't believe him. Zachariah lost his ability to speak until after his baby was born. He tried to tell people what he'd seen, but since he couldn't talk, he just stood there, waving his arms about. Oh, what a sight he must have been. And sure enough, Elizabeth became pregnant, just like Gabriel had said she would. She knew it was the Lord that had done it, and was thankful that people would no longer believe she was a bad person because she had no children. When the time came, she gave birth to John. But a lot of folks thought he should be named Zachariah after his pa. Zachariah still couldn't speak, arms probably tired from flapping about, so he wrote down, his name is John. Wouldn't you know it, at that very moment, Zachariah's tongue was untied and he could speak again, and right away he went on and on, praising the good Lord. Filled with the Holy Spirit, Zachariah spoke of God's great power to keep his promises and rescue his people. He spoke of his son John, who would prepare the people for the Lord by telling them their sins could be forgiven. And he spoke of the forever king, who was about to make himself known to the world. Zachariah wanted everyone to know that hope and peace come from God. God prepares the way for Jesus. I've got a feeling the Lord is trying to prepare the way for Jesus in our hearts too, if we will listen. Oh, I've got to go. That David's sneaking in the window after the Christmas pies. I see you, David!